we're all mostly caught up in playing these finite games. Now, these are the games man play. We get all caught up in it, we get all lost in it, and we think it's really important, and we think it's like, prestige and money and rankings and trophies and titles, and we think that's like really, really important. Now, the universe, God, creator, God, spirit, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? It plays one infinite game. It has no beginning, it has no end. There's no specific trophies or rankings to achieve. The only game it plays is an eternal game, is evolution, evolving and growing, right? That's the only game it plays. It just wants to evolve and experience itself. And, the goal is to purify ourselves as much as you can. And we have huge capacity for that, right? Now, here's a really key thing. If you must play a finite game, you cannot freely play. If you're compelled by low self-worth, conditioning, enculturation, you must play, you cannot freely play.
Right.
You cannot freely choose to play because you're compelled by your programming, your culture. You're a slave to it, right?
Yes.
And when you're a slave to it, you will do probably anything to win. And this is really what we see in the world.
Yeah.
People know better. All these people that are on the wrong side of the integrity line, they know better. But they're so compelled, they are not freely playing. Now, here's something that happens. When you play the infinite game, you say, okay, really the game I'm playing is evolution, right? How can I reach my highest potential? Now, I'm going to measure that on a completely different scoreboard than money and possessions and all that. Now, when you play that game, now you can freely play in any finite game you want because you're not attached to the outcome anymore.
Yes, not attached. Yes, you're not attached to outcome, to the things, and
So you can truly play. Now, there's a beautiful, Heraclitus has a beautiful saying: man is most nearly himself when he achieves the seriousness of a child at play.
I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Thrive State podcast. And if this podcast is bringing a lot of value to you, if you find that your life is just improving with this podcast, that your life is getting to the next level, please consider supporting it. And here's a few ways you can do so. You can do so by liking this video and commenting on this video, and also sharing this video with your friends and family. Another thing you can do is go to ratethispodcast.com/ThriveState. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review there. It will really, really help this show grow. And this will give me more time so that I could actually give more content to you, just like you got in this episode. And if you haven't already picked up a copy of my book, Thrive State, Your Blueprint for Optimal Health, Longevity, and Peak Performance, you can pick it up now. It became a #1 new release in longevity. Go to thrivestatebook.com. And if you enjoy the book, please consider leaving us a review as well. And the last thing you can do, if you're liking everything here and you want to work more closely with me as well as my team to get you into the Thrive State, go to kienvu.com/accelerator and consider joining the home course, the Thrive State Accelerator. It's really the course that I use. It's the concepts that I use personally when I work with CEOs, celebrities, and my high-profile clients to get them to the Thrive State. Again, the Thrive State Accelerator at kienvu.com/accelerator. And because you're a listener of this podcast, I want you to save 25% by using the coupon code podcast25. I hope we continue to give value to you. And remember always, you are your best medicine.